What's up, y'all? It's your boy KSK Sports here, and Ty Simpson is not better than Shedeur Sanders. The second video I ever made on this channel, like 3-4 months ago, I think December 5th is when I posted my first video. The second video ever I posted was about this topic: Ty Simpson not being better than Shedeur Sanders. Okay, he has 13 starts. Okay, they're very similar in the fact that they're both sons of coaches, but one is propped up in media as being a son of a coach, and one isn't really viewed as that. People are like, "Oh, well, we know he's prime son. We know that. Yeah, we know legacy media. We know that y'all constantly putting Shedeur down. We know these things. Okay, that's why we need somebody like a Mel Kiper Jr. That's like, hey, he's an ally for Shedeur Sanders. We need somebody like that that's gonna be like, hey, nah, Ty Simpson, he ain't even better than Shedeur. Okay, if we're judging Shedeur being in the league, okay, and doing what he did at Colorado, we know what Shedeur Sanders is capable of. Okay, we know that. I didn't see Ty Simpson throw for 4K at Alabama, and Alabama has more talent than Colorado. So how come he couldn't throw for over 4K? How come he couldn't do that? He only started 13 games. How come Ty Simpson couldn't start games over Jalen Milroe? And y'all told me Jalen Milroe ain't really a real NFL quarterback. So if Ty Simpson is supposed to be this knight in shining armor, the great white hope almost, how could he beat Jalen Milroe at Alabama? I'm just saying, Kalen DeBoer had a choice. He had a choice between Ty Simpson and Jalen Milroe. He was like, I'm going to go with Jalen Milroe. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then Jalen Milroe, did he take Alabama a little bit? Well, actually, I think they both made it to the playoffs and they both lost in their first game, if I'm correct. Okay? I'm just saying. Didn't Alabama lose to Oklahoma in round one in the playoffs? Didn't Ty Simpson, did he look good in that game? I don't think he looked too good in that game. Also, what Ty Simpson look like in the SEC championship game? I was just saying, man, it really wasn't balling like that. Okay? So we're going to talk about Ty Simpson in the biggest games. Didn't really play that well. Didn't throw for 4K. Had Jalen Milroe start over him. And then you got Shedeur Sanders. What he did at Colorado, throwing 4K in his senior year, winning the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award. People want to act like that don't matter. Okay? Joe Burrow won that award. Jane Daniels won that award. Let's stop acting like the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Trophy doesn't hold credence, doesn't hold weight. That's a big award for a senior to win. And people kind of just glossed over it. Not your boy KSK Sports. I'm going to bring it up when I need to bring it up. When I'm talking about my case for Shedeur and why I wholeheartedly believe in Shedeur as my Cleveland Browns QB1. My Cleveland Browns. Okay? So I'm invested in this as a Cleveland Browns fan and as a Shedeur Sanders fan, who the quarterback one is for my team. People are like, why you care so much about this? Well, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan first and foremost. Okay? That's why I'm so passionate about Shedeur Sanders, because I'm a Cleveland Browns fan first and foremost, and I'm also a big Shedeur Sanders supporter. Okay, because I seen what legacy media, I seen what it is, how bigoted they can be when given an opportunity to. Okay, we see the Jason Lloyds out there, the Mary Kay Cowards, the Tony Groves, who's coming around. He's trying to come around, but look, we know that Shedeur checked you when he was like, hey, Tony, you don't ever got anything nice to say about me. We saw that. Check you. Now Tony Gruden's talking about, hey, Shedeur might start 12 games for the Browns in 2027. Nah, make that 17 games. Your boy Shedeur adorable. If he's able to go all 17, he's going to play all 17. Okay, that's what I'm taking it as. He started all 17. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, if Shedeur is QB1 and Todd Monken, full support. That's what people aren't alluding to. Okay, Shedeur Sanders last season was not given the full support of the Cleveland Browns. I don't even want to say that. I want to say that because Let me rephrase that. He wasn't given a full support by Kevin Stefanski because I do believe Jimmy Haslam did want Shedeur and Andrew Berry did want Shedeur. Okay? You can't tell me any other reason, okay, except that when they selected Dylan Gabriel, they retroactively went behind Kevin Stefanski's back and they said, hey, we're not taking Shedeur. And then they reconvened. And maybe Andrew Berry said that to Kevin Stefanski. Then he went behind his back and told Jimmy Haslam is like, yeah, that Dylan Gabriel pick, it's a top 100 pick. He's not really a top 100 player. We're going to have to retroactively fix this. So if Shedeur is available, if he's available, we're going to trade up and we're going to get him. And I think that's what happened. I can't for sure say that's what happened, but that's how I interpreted it. Okay? I would have selected Shedeur with that first overall pick, but the Cleveland Browns didn't have that. The Tennessee Titans did. Cleveland had the second overall pick. I would have selected Shedeur there. But even though the Cleveland Browns, they backed into Shedeur and got him at a better rate. So, man, from a business perspective, I would have liked my Cleveland Browns to get Shedeur early. They got him in the 5th round. So for me, selfishly as a Browns fan, it's like we about to get our franchise starting quarterback in the 5th round. You can build around him. If he goes out and he displays that he is franchise quarterback material, he's QB1 material, you got to go and take it from up under the Deshaun Watson thing. And you trying to ruin that by selecting Ty Simpson, who, we need to stop propping up white mediocrity, man. We need to stop it. Y'all. People are like, oh, Ty Simpson is going to be great. Look, man, hate to break to y'all, man. Ty Simpson is probably going to be more like Zach Wilson and Mitch Trubisky than he's going to be Peyton Manning. It just is what it is. And what do I think Shedeur Sanders can be? Shedeur Sanders shows you what he can do in Colorado, okay? With not the talent that around him that Ty Simpson had at Alabama. I'm telling you, man, look, if Shedeur Sanders was able to play at a blue blood, if he was able to play at Alabama, if he was able to play at Ohio State with Carnell Tate, Jackson Smith and Jigma, Marvin Harrison Jr., Quinshon Judkins, if he was able to play with talent like that around him, man, 4K easy. He did 4K at Colorado. Come on, man. Colorado ain't never been good at nothing. Never been good. And Shedeur did that at Colorado. I don't want to hear people talking about Ty Simpson this. Oh, Ty Simpson has so much upside. Ty Simpson this. Oh, he interviews very well. Man, I'm tired of these people interviewing well. What can you do on the field? Okay? He's the son of a coach. You see how they be propping these guys up? He's the son of a coach. Oh, man, the size on Ty Simpson. This pause-worthy stuff, man. Pause-worthy. Look, he's as big as Shedeur. And they was trying to question, they always try to question a black quarterback size. Shedeur is all of 6'2", 215. This guy, he's a young buck. Stronger than people think. Quicker and faster than people think. Smarter than people think. People underestimating Shedeur out of college. And then they be propping up these mediocre white quarterbacks. I don't get it, okay? I'm not saying that a white quarterback can't be great. There's been plenty of white quarterbacks that are great. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the Peyton Mannings, the Drew Breeses, the people like that. Obviously, Thomas Brady, the greatest, the GOATs from the quarterback. I'm not talking about those guys. Those guys are obviously awesome and great. But it's way too many mediocre white quarterbacks that legacy media, they be propping them too. And Ty Simpson, he probably falls more into that category than the Tom Brady and Peyton Manning category. That's all I'm throwing out there. And Cleveland Browns, why are you going to waste a first-round pick on Ty Simpson when you have your quarterback like Mel Kiper Jr. would say? You got your quarterback right. Why? You have left tackle needs. You have wide receiver needs. You have depth issues at other positions as well. Why are you talking about that? The Cleveland Browns, they've told you without telling you. I don't even know why this is a story. They went to Shedeur's pro day so they could check Shedeur out and they could check Travis Hunter out. And Jabari didn't go to Alabama to see Ty Simpson pro day. That's just telling you everything you need to know right there. Okay? Just saying. Todd Monken wasn't there either. People are like, oh, Todd Monken, he knows Ty Simpson. It's like, yeah, that might be true. But he's also a Shedeur guy. He's probably looking at Shedeur like, all right, I could do something with Shedeur. I like Shedeur. I like what he's capable of. He already told you. He got elite playmaking abilities. That's what Todd Monken said. Unprovoked. Unprovoked. Y'all legacy members of me, y'all just need to come to the conclusion that maybe Todd Monken actually likes Shedeur. And Shedeur is actually going to get a real runway to be the QB1 for the Cleveland Browns for this season and the foreseeable future, which will be great for my Cleveland Browns. You can give up from under the Deshaun Watson era, ERROR, and ERA. And then you can go forward, like Andrew Berry said, you can be aggressive in free agency next year when you got Shedeur a year under his belt, under a real coach that actually believes in him. Then you can be like, hey, man, we're going to be good in 2027. Okay, I would not be surprised if the Browns is right around 8-9, 9-8. They're building upon something. They have like a 3-4 more wins than last year. They're building upon it. They're solid in the division. They're like 3-3 in the division, 4-2. Because Shedeur is 2-0 in the division. A lot of people don't want to bring that up. 2-0 in the AFC North. That's Shedeur's record right now. That's what matters the most. Division game. Shedeur showed y'all, hey, I'm going to win this game. Okay? I'm not going to put the ball in harm's way. We're going to win this game. Okay? Shedeur didn't do a lot in those games. But, hey, what Shedeur didn't do. Shedeur, I think, he in those games, ball control, smart throws. Ball control, smart throws. That's what you need in the AFC North. Ball control, smart throws. Yeah. All right. KSK Sports rolling out. Ty Simpson not better than Shedeur. And I'll end it at that. I'll end it at that. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Help your boy get to 500 subs. I'm barreling down on it. Maybe this video will be the one that gets me over it. Thank you. All right. I'm rolling out. Peace.